Pokemon Showdown may have deleted our Week 15 replays and everything else we've ever done, but here we are. We're trucking along, skipping Week 15, going into Week 16. Welcome back to the PR podcast after our little delay, not by choice. Brian and I are here.
Yes, we are so Barack right now.
We are so back, and we're going to get started with some Week 16 gaming. That's right. We've played this for 16 weeks. I know it's a long time, and we're all kind of like, all right, let's wrap it up. But nevertheless, we have some gaming to talk about. So, Brian, this is your set first. You're going up against Bannon. So we'll take a look at leads here. Tell about the fish.
Okay, so the fish is wishing it was fishing right now because this little fish is kind of my MVP, I think, this set. I let off with it because I figured that Bannon wasn't going to lead Zapdos, and I know it can take pretty much everything else on his team. And especially I was expecting lead Kangaskhan after his resurgence of just using it in general. So right off the bat, I'm like, okay, we got an explosive offense. Let's see what happens here. I want to know what it's going to do first because Kangaskhan can do a lot of things. But my main gimmick is to actually kind of just get this thing hit a bunch and get down into just wall breaker range. So that was my idea. And if Zapdos was there instead of anybody else, I just go with Steelix or Wish Dash or something. I just get out.
You've got a counter. And this return does shit ton of damage.
Yep.
But now it has fallen into the trap, and now Kangaskhan is dead.
Kangaskhan is dead. Yep. So that's great.
And here's Omastar. And he's dead too.
Bannon should have probably gone to Snorlax right away just because it's a good special wall. But not probably expecting me to be running HP Grass on it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Surf would still kill.
Depending on the set, it could have been arranged, so I didn't want to risk it. That's the whole reason I even ran HP Grass in the first place.
Yeah, anyway, little DD
But now we get to do... Yeah, now that the two biggest, or at least the biggest Mence threat is gone in Omastar there, I'm noticing his team is lacking the second, both Gorbis answer and Mence answer in Slowbro.
There's nothing.
So there's nothing to take these hits, and we're going to go down in about 8 turns here. Also getting a cool 58% Brick Break, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, that's good range.
Good range.
Sure. Were you adamant?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I don't know if that range mattered. I just think
I don't believe it did. It could have been close, yeah. It really depends on how much physical bulk that Snorlax is running in that set, and standard Lax probably couldn't take it.
So we go into game 2. We're going to see how Bannon adapts. He's going right for the return. And,
that threw me off, actually. I really didn't expect him to stay in that turn. I thought he would go right to Zapdos, so I just hit Surf because I wasn't... Rain Dance boosted Surf doesn't actually kill Zapdos, so...
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like 2% off or something, so I would have needed to run Pump. Now he goes to Omastar on the Switch, which is pretty interesting because that would have been
a neutral hidden power.
It's HP
Steel.
Rock.
Let's rock.
HP
okay.
Rock. Yeah, you would think that Omastar resists it, but it's such a rock.
It's such a weird. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes some of the resistances in the world, what is bug offensive bug what is it resistant to fighting apparently?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I mean, I have trouble smashing bugs. I'm trying to get the fly swatter out there, run away.
Yeah, there you go.
But so Bannon gets a nice little momentum here, thanks to me. Not that Gorbis is down, and there's a lot healthier mons on his side of the field.
Most importantly, this Omastar is alive, which as of right now is in a position where it can definitely take a hit from Mence.
Yeah, and I didn't want to... I'm a very defensive Ludicolo this set, so I don't have HP Grass. I don't even have a good enough Surf to kill this Omastar, so he is currently getting a lot of his HP back, which is kind of funny, because he's at 50, and he gets all the way back up to 90. The power of leftovers.
Crazy, yeah.
So Mega Ultra Chicken out here cosplaying the Wind Dragon Ra, but...
True.
We're gonna beat him with Boshi. We see that this is not HP Water or HP Fire, so I'll take it.
Presumably HP Ice.
Presumably HP Ice, but it could also still be HP Grass.
I like the Executor switch in.
Yep. I was waiting for this to come in at some point because it does kind of beat up Steelix, and instead of keeping it around... Yeah, instead of keeping it around, I was like, I'm not playing games with the Sunny Day set, I need it gone.
Yeah, which is totally
fair. But I lose my Zapdos check, which is huge, because now he can just get a free para.
Yeah, which was very nice little BP out into the spicy meatball. Is he going to dodge para? And he does.
Yeah, very, very nice dodge para. I was like, I know Bannon's the kind of guy that likes to run his sub Typhlosion, so I don't
Yeah,
want to
the
get
Pataya set.
paralyzed.
That's
And
I feel like that's the only like real good way to make Typhlosion work. Just as
heck,
like a discount Charizard.
I legit think it should be run on Charizard. I don't even know if Tim's run Sub Pataya at all this season, but the more I see it on this Typhlosion, the more I've come around to Sub Blaze Pataya being
Yeah,
like
no, it's
legitimately
real good.
crazy. Yeah.
Big damage is big damage. Anyway, here's
And
Wish Cash.
here's Wishcash. What's he doing? Well, he's saying hi to
He's
Zapdos.
doing his best.
And
HP
we
Ice
see it's
doing
HP
nothing.
Ice. So I'm happy. I'm like, cool, Wishcash can do everything now. There's nothing that can stop him. And then I see Omastar come in and I go,
Ah, right.
that's a higher tier Pokemon. I need to leave.
Yeah, and
And then I
there's the
take a really
spikes.
bad yeah, this is a bad decision to go into Rachi here. I should have gone Ludicolo knowing that he can't touch Ludicolo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So
I
he
get
ate a full
a bunch
para.
of spikes up.
Another
Yeah,
spike.
look at that 8% on that Surf. That is Omastar. That is what, 125 special attack, and he's doing 8. That's
Yeah,
crap.
literally.
That's terrible.
This shit's
We see
insane.
Omastar back up to 93% now.
Yeah, look at him
And
go.
it's actually wild. This is always my downfall when I want to run Leech Seed Ludicolo. I just don't
You don't do damage.
I don't do damage now. And he goes really. That's a nice switch for him here because again, like you said, don't do a whole lot of damage.
You're kind of stuck here because
Yeah.
like granted now you can because you had the leech down, but
Yep.
you still don't really have a switch in with Steelix gone and Jirachi taking spikes damage too is not ideal.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
And,
I like the decision to just stay in and hit the
Which guy?
Salamence because like realistically, Kangaskhan's done his job
Oh, easily, yeah.
and
It was
Omastar is
perfect
healthy
sack.
enough to
Perfect sack.
do what he needs to do.
Yep. And I still have like a decent Omastar answer in Wishcash and Rachi, but like, Rachi is a very stupid set this week.
Boom!
As we see here, boom.
Yay!
It hits through confusion in the 50%. Please ignore the name on that Jirachi. It was definitely meant to be Genoblast.
I love Genoblast.
We love Genoblast.
Snorlax goes to sleep. Good night, sweet prince.
We see
Look at
36 on a
Omastar.
Brick
He's
Break.
really carrying
Yeah.
Abandon's team right now.
The amount of times I thought to myself, what if I just ran the Brick Break HP Grass set for Omastar? But I said, no, I need HP Flying for those like 3 grass types Bandon has on his team. And there's a really unfortunate. Yeah, there's the ups and downs of running Jirachi Bandit.
Yeah, but it's funny.
It's funny. It's funny. Yeah, like you live by it. You get the 78% hit on Snorlax, and you also die by it, and you get nothing on
this. Omastar ate that Earthquake, and now all of a sudden, it's not looking good.
It turns out Wishcash, while being a cool Pokemon, is not particularly strong at anything.
Yeah, no, he's just a. God,
just a nice
not even
little,
like a Walmart brand, like Swampert. That's like, I don't know, like the Kmart, like gone from existence.
Yeah, going out of business sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like the Typhlosion sack.
I thought I won the game when he did that actually, because I was like, oh cool, I'll get these tickles off now while he's asleep. I'll sack my Wishcash and then I'll get the double DD with Ments. But also, I think Tickle Wishcash is an awesome strategy for Snorlax.
It's so funny. No, look at these
really
friend stats. Like,
yeah, it's awesome to see that. And here's where I probably should have hit Brick Break twice. I didn't even remember his HP stat. I went, oh, I did like 34. I can deal 65 after a DD, but that's not how math works.
That's not math. I'm not good at it, but
yeah. Because if I just hit Brick Break twice, I think I won that game.
Yeah, even still, I mean that guy
would have done quite a lot. Yeah, and I was at 50.
Still.
Yeah.
I feel like you kind of rushed your end game, and you were kind of like, Psh, it's fine, and then it kind of bit you in the ass.
Well, oh yeah, for sure. So we were like, okay, let's not do that again. I need to make sure my Jirachi doesn't get paralyzed.
You gotta utilize Gorbis effectively.
And speaking of Gorbis, I'm just doing the rain dance. He has not shown that he wants to go to Zapdos. And then he throws the game right here by sacking his best counter. Yeah, we do see Zapdos coming, which is great. Get me out of there. Makes me lose a rain turn or whatever. So it's a good defensive pivot. And then I go for HP Rock. Does 20. That's cool.
I just think HP Rock is so funny.
I think I really, really didn't want to miss Rock Slide this set.
Which is fair. And now with all the Ments checks out of the way.
Bonk. A little surprised that one shot. Eggy's no joke defensively sometimes. Like on the physical side, not the special side. So I was like, oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, but
and then he's sacking everything. Before. Yeah, now he's sacking everything that isn't the 2 dudes that can take a Brick Break. So a little bit, I think he just kind of was. Oh, he's like, oh, I lost my Omastar. I'm done. Yeah, Ments sweep. So we're seeing it again. And here comes Kangaskhan to. Does he take a hit? No, he doesn't take the hit.
No, everybody dies.
Everybody dies. Men's moment.
Salamon's
So
enjoyers, me.
you?
Yay.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna miss running that set because I'll never be able to run it again because Brick Break Ments isn't real, and
what do you mean?
I'm forced. I'm forced to run Earthquake. I think in playoffs more so. So we'll see if I can.
We'll see.
We'll see if Bannon gets me again. I might be able to.
But you can't say that Brick Break Ments is not real when it is like easily the most common move it runs in actual ladder. Between like mixed Ments and like CB, DD, stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I just in our format, it's like dang, it's like the second time I've brought it.
So we got our next set. Got David and Corey. So we're gonna go into it. For a little bit of context of this game, I think this was played the day before Corey's birthday. Happy birthday, Corey. A little belated when you're gonna listen to this, but that's okay. Regardless, he was a little under the influence.
Oh, is that really okay? That explains
potentially. Unconfirmed by the masses, but Quillfish is here, and I don't know if he knew.
Crazy play. That was a crazy play.
I don't know why he had Protect in the first place.
Oh, I know why he had Protect.
Probably for this.
Yeah.
And it does it anyway. I just thought that was hilarious.
I can't believe David called him out with the Shadow Ball. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was insane. I feel like there's some deep lore that we didn't know. Anyway, here's Ariados.
I'm actually going to be real with you. I think maybe David was shadowballing a sub there because submetric's a very common thing.
I guess, but like you're faster.
It's true. Honestly, I wish I was there for the set to know. But we see Whirlwind Hariyama just invalidate Ariados, which is like
sad.
Awesome. You say it's sad. I think it's awesome that we're finally running Whirlwind Hariyama because
his HP flying, Ariados, he goes down. Good RIP King.
I get 25? Bro, Ariados still has like 90 attack. What do you mean that does nothing? And now we see Almost Star coming
Here's
in.
Here's Optimus Primal. I want to talk about that. I like that. I like that name.
Yeah. I don't realize how many Mons David was down to start, but at the same time, he did get both layers of spikes up, and
yeah, that does help a lot.
Yeah, putting him to work with Quillfish, which is nice to see, because my team has been sorely missing Quillfish over the last 10 weeks.
And those toxic misses were very unfortunate. Here comes Mr. Water.
What was that, two toxic misses?
That's not my Mr. Water. Oh my god, that's 3 toxics.
Really, he will hit the 4th, right?
No, he will die.
He will die? And,
you see Ice Beam? Yes, we are.
Yeah. Who needs Sub-Kun when you just don't get status?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I like offensive Suicune.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just more consistent.
Really good in this format, I think, with the lack of...
I think it's just very good in general.
Good resists, yeah. Also, you'll notice that it's faster than the Celebi, so we see that it's a defensive Celebi this week, or at least a slower one. So, yeah.
But Suicune gets it done.
Suicune actually put in the work, and we didn't even see T-Tar hit the field.
Tyranitar did not come in, and for those who don't know, Tyranitar is Corey's definite favorite Pokemon of all time. He's a big fan, so...
He really wanted to see it, you know?
It was something we looked forward to seeing.
It's like when I played Adam and he led off with Pikachu that just said, "Hi, Brian." Like, oh, that made my day.
Yeah.
And now we see that this Hariyama doesn't.
And Quillfish is gonna get all 3 layers of spikes.
Yeah, I think
no, he's gonna boom.
Oh, he booms! Oh, I would have loved to see the 3rd layer of spike. That's so much more damage. I would have liked
to see the 3rd layer. We saw how effective those spikes were.
Yeah, especially versus Corey's more grounded team at the moment. We didn't even see Dragonite. It could be here, but.
That's true.
So
we don't know the
comes in, takes a cross chop.
He eats that.
He did eat that.
Look at the spider go. Doing chip.
Just trading it off. All right, understandable. Pretty interesting that this Ariados is faster than the Hariyama. That must have been speedcraft because that thing is not fast.
I believe it. I don't know. I helped make this Ariados. That was my my hand in that one.
They could be close in speed tiers, but I feel like Hariyama's naturally.
I think Hariyama's like 50. And then Ariados is like 40.
Yeah. And we see HP flying, or not HP bug, I think.
Yeah, HP flying. Yeah. We're going to see another one. Let's see recover.
I think so, but we're going to see, the answer to all of
Celebi's problems. We're going to see SD on Gligar? No, we're not. We're going to switch out.
We're not. We're going to switch to this, which, oh boy.
That's just, oof. Not
this scares me in playoffs. Who's going to be running HP bug? Not a lot of people.
It's
Like,
probably
unless you're a bug type, like, who's gonna be running it for this thing?
uh probably Flygon me with Flygon.
Well, yeah, no, fine. Honestly,
You
yeah,
got a
like,
you got a
okay.
physical attacker like Aerodactyl can run HP bug like
Oh my god,
all
but
the
would he
physical
really run
guys
it?
like the Tyrannotars could do it. Anyway, here's a
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim.
And Scott Corey Pilgrim, I'm sure he would love to have
Oh,
put quotes. Holy crap, is that HP
that's gotta be HP Grass.
grass? Yeah, I'm like, what could that be?
But you basically
Wow,
trade Tyranitar for Celebi, which at this current point in time, you're cool with
worth.
that.
Yeah. And
And
Duck
you get
Dodgers
Natural
comes in.
Cure,
Trace's natural cure. Oh, I love that.
which is very nice.
Yeah. But David seems a little bit on the back foot here. Doesn't
Yeah.
have a lot of dudes left. Gligar's at about half, and we don't know what that final mon is. Oh, it's Suicune. So yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
definitely
Suicune, when you have Suicune, there's a way.
oh,
But
definitely.
chipping down this Manectric is really nice because now with the natural cure you have, you could get rid of that para
Yeah, assuming you don't get full power and you can recover up, you're
like
looking
that.
in a good spot here. Oh, I really didn't even remember. I didn't even remember that. I just was like, yeah, but it won't happen, right?
Funny. So Duck goes
He
down,
sacks the duck. No way.
which yeah, he gets in Suicune for free. Surf will
Yeah.
kill. Celebi's down
But how much are you gonna eat from a thunderbolt here?
a good bit. No
Oh,
para.
that's too much. That's too much.
Beam.
Yeah. And
Oh,
there
it's
we go.
Dougie.
Yep.
Dougie,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah, Dougie.
But now it's last Mon Gligar.
Yeah, I really question whether or not Corey had double edge on this set, or at least return to try and not do this.
Well,
Which,
I mean,
first
when you're
of all,
banded, you're banded.
when
I
you're
don't think
banded, you're
any other
banded.
move from but switching in Vaporeon like that definitely is gonna end the game. You
Oh my
just sack
gosh.
Doug,
It's Jover.
and then yeah, I guess you have to kind of play around the whole. Oh, what if he SDs again?
Yep.
But even if he did, I think that's kind of the end anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the obvious play is like if you're really worried about
If you
Gligar
want the mid
specifically,
ground, like you could
just
always
go to
sack
Omastar. You can sack
Omastar.
it. Yeah, you sack Omastar and then you go
And
to
then it's
Vaporeon
like
afterwards.
if he had SD'd again, you're like, okay, I need to fish for flinches to win.
Mhm.
So,
Well, he didn't even
David
know it was SC, right? He thought it was banded. So even if it was just banded, just sack the Omastar, go to Vaporeon,
Yeah.
and call it a day. So
Yeah, for
interesting. David gets away with a little bit of a.
He definitely got away. Game 1 with all those toxic dodges. That was really nice.
Yeah, exactly. Got away with
Yeah.
a lucky game 1, and then kind of just goops Corey game 2 on one bad read. And this is why I really like SD Gligar over the.
I like
set.
SD
It's just
Gligar.
so much
Immune to
better.
spikes, heals and sand. I think it works really well in David's team. Should rely on it more.
So many weeks he doesn't bring it.
I know.
So many weeks he goes, yo, but what if my fighting resist is
Chimecho.
not even? It's like Quillfish at this point. Like, what if it's Quillfish?
Which is,
like,
to
bro,
be honest, it's a
Quillfish is
very
gonna
good
blow
fighting
up.
resist.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
You know what's even better when you can combine that with a nice ground resist like Gligar.
True.
Yeah. Or
Like the
immune
video
resist.
for Gligar.
I will.
All
Ooh,
right.
Will versus Adam.
So
You ever
we'll get
wonder
into
why
this
Will's
game.
sprite is a little Pikachu?
We will get into this game.
Good.
So here's Dusclops lead. This is the second time in a row we've seen Dusclops lead from Will.
Yeah, it's kind of like a nice little mid-ground play in my opinion, and I think this is because I've been building teams with him lately. So I keep telling him, "Hey, are you sure you want to run your lead Aerodactyl into a Speed Tie Jolteon?" And he goes, "Yes," and then he reconsiders it for like 5 minutes and then says no.
Yeah.
But he has proceeded to hit 2 Will-O-Wisps in 3 turns, so like that's
Which
neat.
is pretty good because that move is notoriously terrible.
And also like now Adam kind of can't stall out too many times, especially with
Yeah,
this
and there's Focus
Punch Ursaring.
And a big
Oh,
crit.
the crits! Oh no!
Yeah. Very unfortunate crit.
I mean, he was gonna get roared out, but yeah, no, big
Yeah.
crit for sure. Oh, and Adam reveals superpower, which is kind of the Regirock.
So that is a banded.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Turn 1. That he stayed in with Jolteon and Click T-Bolt when you have the Houndoom who kind of just dicks on Dusclops forever.
Yeah, I mean, we do see that it has Earthquake as a move, but it's never gonna like do that much damage
Yeah, like-
because it's not invested whatsoever. So, and then turns out Adam hits Crunch again and does 39. Wow.
So that's pretty
Pretty
Spadef
good.
Zapdos. It's got some
Yeah, I
got
think
some
I
bulk
agree
to
with you on
it.
that one.
Here's Luke
That's
from the
Luke from the
streets. Lemon Eaton 21 from
What
Ice
do you
Beam.
mean he ate 21?
That's crazy damage.
Maybe I don't respect Regice's
You
game
should
enough.
respect Regice. Regice is very good.
Like, you know me, like Reggie enjoyer, but like,
I don't know. I feel like
how
Regice
does he
Ice
hit
is
this
like the
hard?
best one.
How is he hitting this hard? Regirock does not hit this hard.
No, because Stab
Ice
Ice
Beam
Beam
is just
is
better.
scarier than Stab Rock Slide from a Pokemon that
Now,
has base 30
here
speed.
I'm very, very angry at Will for getting away with this turn 15 here.
Yes, absolutely.
He could have done anything else, and he comes in and just flinches out into death. Like,
Yep.
you wanted that arrow for later, and you
Yeah.
said, nah,
And
I'm just
then
gonna get lucky.
Adam goes into Regice to die.
Oh, I forgot this was the
You
set
have a
that Adam was
Regirock. What are
playing
you
on his-
doing,
Yeah,
brother?
you have a Regirock.
What are
Oh,
you
no.
doing?
Yeah, this was Adam playing on his phone at Bobby's house, so we really don't entirely know what his state of playing the game was. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
But right now we see Matang.
And then he
Oh my
blows
gosh.
up. Why are you blowing up?
Wow,
There's
this
no
game's
need
over.
for this.
And then we do see that Adam
And then
has to play the 50-50 here.
here's the speed tie. Here's the speed tie game. We look and see what's going on. It's over because Will does not lose these speed ties.
Even if he did lose a speed tie,
Except he
the Earthring
did.
just comes in. Oh yeah, hold on, we're a game behind.
Hold on.
Behind. So he's got a few Zapdos or a few Jolteon answers still, which is nice. But if he
Are we gonna
if
see
he won the
Para?
speed tie, it was over.
And it's an agility.
Wow.
So Zap is zooming.
Yeah. So Will going.
He's
and
gonna
saying,
BP directly into
I'm gonna
Ursaring.
BP to Ursaring, which is crazy.
No para, no crit.
True.
Cause let's be like, we'll talk about this real quick.
Oh,
If
yeah,
that
absolutely.
crit or
Let's get into
para,
it.
Adam won the game.
So like even if he didn't do the agility pass, right? And he just like sacked the Zapdos and then brought an Ursaring, at least you're getting the 10% chance to be parried. Doesn't matter, right? Because you can still take the hit and then, hit through the para. Whereas if you do the agility pass, you get
have
the
to
chance to
switch
get
in.
parried and then lose. Yeah. So it's actually a worse situation to do what he did there.
Yeah.
Even though at the time it seems like it might
Like
have been
even if you
equal.
stay in and just chip, you just chip
Well, the
Jolteon
chip
with
didn't matter,
HPS.
but maybe you get a crit, right? Maybe you get a crit.
Yeah,
with,
exactly.
With HPS, yeah. So like, and then you can stall out by just having Will-O-Wisp kill him by who knows, maybe the Dusclops can sacrifice its hit and then he dies to Willow or something. So like that was a suboptimal end game by Will, but he had enough healthy mons that it didn't matter and didn't lose
Yeah.
through bad luck. So, but it was closer than it should have been.
Yes,
I mean,
absolutely.
That's the power of Jolteon, I think, at least.
Yeah, having a fast guy to clean up the game. So here we go.
Yeah.
There's the BP, which we should
Power
have
of
saw
Jolteon
turn
not being
1.
paralyzed.
Going into Skarmory.
Oh,
Nice,
oh,
works
wow,
out.
getting away with it. Let's go. And then he gets a
Nice.
free
Get your spike
here.
down. Awesome. You've learned about Focus Punch.
Did we? Well, actually, I'm gonna be real. What is the focus punch switch in
There
here?
isn't.
There isn't. Yeah. Oh
But
my God,
I'm
I'm not
pretty sure that he had Drill Peck.
Wait, did he?
I think it did.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's If he had Drill Peck,
Yes.
you hit Drill Peck.
Yeah.
You had Toxic. You either have to go to Regirock or
Or hell,
Blastoise,
if
and it's
anything,
like,
you could just click Protect.
yeah. Oh, yeah. If it had Protect too, yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously he's worried about the Swords Dance, right? Because that's Will's favorite set for the last 4 weeks now.
It is good, yeah.
Wow, Regirock did not kill with that HP Ghost. Which
He's
is
burned.
I know, but it was so close. I really thought he would have gotten it. And now, oh boy, please! Oh, if he hit.
So
Pain
it worked out well. That was a great switch in. So here's the
Yeah.
Focus Punch,
And
and Adam spikes, eats the Focus
And,
Punch 45%.
oh, that's not as much as I thought he would do. That's Earthring. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's
They
the scary.
roared, so that was a
It's
great
gone.
play. Got Aerodactyl
Ooh,
huge,
yeah,
so you
Earthring
can protect.
Yeah, or you go to Blastoise.
Listen, no. This is what I've been waiting for. Listen.
Mhm.
That's Choice
Oh, I'm
Band
listening.
Aerodactyl.
Oh yeah.
Have your Skarmory in a great position. You protect. You scout the move.
Hey, Matt.
What?
You know what's even better about it?
Tell me.
Still has lefties.
Yeah.
You'll even get free HP from it.
Yeah.
There's spikes on the field.
There is
There's 2 spikes on the
absolutely
field.
no reason to not do it at all. Like,
There's no 99% of the time it's good to hit protect there. Unless Will's an absolute gamer and doubles into Zapdos.
even then, who cares? Protect again,
Who
get
cares?
more lefties.
Get your lefties.
Who
Yeah,
cares?
You need
It's
that.
fine.
You need that.
Yeah. Like, there's no drawback to doing that. So now
No.
you let Blastoise come in and eat a Rock Slide and eat 40%. Congratulations, your Blastoise can never do that again.
Oh, you can do it once
And
more.
you just let in Zapdos for free.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Anyways,
Slowbro.
just slow, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, so here's Slowbro. That's the final one too, because that takes 70.
I think now it can
This
call mine
must
up.
be a physically defensive Slowbro or something, because he has taken a lot from these special attacks. Oh, they do a little tree.
Yep. Now you definitely can't check Aerodactyl anymore.
Not at all, no. And honestly, I don't think Slowbro is that important for Will's team.
No.
He's going to pop a couple surfs. He's going to Toxic this Regice if he can, because he has enough HP to live a Thunderbolt, I think.
Yes, barely.
Yes. Does he hit the Toxic?
Toxic, he does.
Yeah, now he's done his job. He's perfect.
Yep, Slowbro did everything he needed to do.
Yep, the walls are gone.
Get Aerodactyl in.
Oh, that's a free rock slide, isn't it? Bonk.
It is.
Ooh, and
Now
now
you
if he
have a
has
Protect.
Let's see if he has Protect.
No.
I swear, he doesn't have Protect on this thing.
It did. It did.
This is sometimes when you play on the phone, sometimes
No.
you don't be thinking, you know?
No. Sometimes
oh, no. Goodbye,
you just let your whole team die to Aerodactyl so you can play the speed tie. Will not willing to risk it.
That rock slide probably doesn't even kill anyways. Which,
I don't know, man.
Like, it's going to be close. It's still 100%. Yeah. Now we see the agility Zapdos in a pretty
so
okay
it's time
spot.
to click Ice Beam.
Yeah, you definitely hit Ice Beam here, and that's why he goes to Matang. So good job by Will getting a funny 2x speed Matang out here, really cosplaying the Metagross on this team. And unironically, I wouldn't be surprised to see if Matang makes it to Will's team in playoffs just due to its
So now
nice
you protect,
typing.
right? No. I swear to God. I swear to God. Listen.
Uh-huh. Well, listen.
Adam, if you do this the next episode, I'm gonna go to your house and I'm going to take down all the nice Christmas lights that you hung up. Click protect with your fucking bird. I swear to God, this is a threat.
the Skarmory is the lack of Skarmory usage is angering our.
Oh yeah, you can see over in the chat.
Will sacking his Matang, sadly. Like, I get that it had to be sacked because there wasn't a really good Fire Blast switching. I mean, you could have sacked your Dusclops maybe, and then had Matang for Regice later, but.
So we know that this game is going to come down to the speed tie.
Yeah, we're seeing Jolteon in really prime position, I'll say. And this Ice Beam is huge here.
Yeah.
Like, whoever gets it doesn't want to take Ice Beam. Plus, if it's Earth Ring, 2 layers of spikes. Let's see.
Let's see how much it does. No, but he booms. But it kills, so that worked even better.
What a good play.
Great boom.
Yeah.
And now here it is.
Now you got to win this. Yeah, now you got to win this.
Lose a speed tie. So that's tough.
It is what it is.
Despite everything, despite the poor misplaying with Skarmory, Adam had a shot. And I think that alone kind of just shows that, hey, you brought the right team, you just played like ass. So
I think this is a battle also of like both players getting really comfortable with their teams. Like, there isn't a lot of surprise factor here to throw either one of them off.
Yeah,
and there Adam did need to play. Yeah, Adam does need to play as Skarmory just a little bit.
A lot of
more defensive, but the rest, like, he did have answers for pretty much everything Will wanted to throw him. So if they do get the rematch, it should actually be a really fun one in playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. Just click protect the bird.
Yeah, just click protect.
Click protect. Here we have a game that I have not watched.
Name not the title of the video. Just click protect.
Click protect.
Ooh, so Chris and Aaron is actually a pretty fun set this week.
Aaron THT. So here we go. We got Venusaur. We got Shiftry. A little fake out action.
Aaron really out here playing Gen 4 with Focus Sash with all this fake out lead.
He said, here you go. Heracross switches
now we see
in.
Lovely Heracross switching. I believe this thing does have Sleep Talk.
Okay, makes sense. It's SD. That's crazy. Are we going to see Gara faster? It is. There goes Heracross.
And he's gone. Yeah, Heracross, 1 speed slower than Gyarados, I think. And now we see Chris's MVP. We got this Minun here, especially defensive, encoring this Raikou and only taking 30 from a Thunderbolt, which is pretty cool because now he can do a little agility up.
Look at him go.
And now he's Raikou, right? And then he forgets Baton Pass works.
That's funny.
Yes, Chris only makes that mistake once, but hey.
See, that's what I like. You fuck up, you go, damn, I shouldn't do that again, and then it doesn't happen again.
Doesn't happen again. First time he's ever brought his only Baton Passer on the team, Minden. But Aaron now done with Encore, and Gary paralyzed, and Raikou in a really good spot.
In a good spot.
If it had HP Ice, but it has HP Grass, so he is just getting. Oh my gosh, he's getting huge.
He's getting huge.
Dude, You look
D-Bolt
huge.
41.
Wow. But goes to bed.
Good night.
Incredibly important sleep there. I think if that missed, the game was over.
Hmm.
So now Chris gets T-Tar in.
Are we
And
gonna
let's see
see
if
first
Aaron
turn wake?
decides to wait. Can he? Yeah, he can wake
He
up,
can.
but doesn't get away with it. And Chris
He
DDs.
DZ's right in front of him.
Wow. I mean, that implies it's very fast. Yeah, you see
Yeah,
leftovers
Jolly,
proving that.
Jolly Tar as it
Yeah.
should be.
Yep, just outspeed Raikou, and boom, the threat is
And
over. And
Swallow
here's
is faster.
Swallow.
So we're gonna see
Woo!
HP fighting, right?
I sure hope so.
Nope. And you don't see lefties. You know what this is.
Oh yeah, we all know what this is. But he's just gonna draw past that right to Jirachi, which I actually really like, because now look at that. That
Yeah.
resisted critical hit does nothing.
And now I can start to call mine up. We're gonna see Earthquake.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So now Jirachi can't set up on this guy. But
Yeah, it doesn't have Fire Punch, so it's not gonna do any damage.
very sad. How do you not Fire Punch?
Because standard Super Rachi doesn't carry it.
Is it really
Psychic
not?
T-Bolt HP Grass. Yeah, Psychic T-Bolt HP Grass.
HP
is the
Grass.
standard
That's right.
set.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. I think they option Fire Punch and over T-Bolt, weirdly enough. But you need
A little
T-Bolt for
Endeavor.
T-Tar.
I like that.
Love that Endeavor.
That was
Love
good
that
one.
Endeavor. Because you can't get the sub off again.
And
So it's
there
actually
he
really good play
is.
by Aaron. Holy crap, he brought Wailord. I forgot about that. And then he ice beams the Registeel, and he's gonna die. Then he is not. He's gonna freeze.
I don't know why he didn't click the water move. Maybe he doesn't have it, or he's really trying to predict that Venusaur coming in.
Even so, that Venusaur is paralyzed.
Yeah.
Slower than you.
And there's the pump.
There, there's the pump. But this looks like a pretty good. Well,
We're gonna see
I'm surprised
HP
it's Gyarados.
Electric.
Oh, we're definitely gonna see HP Electric on Wailord. It's standard for sure. And HP Flying does 43,
There it
and
is.
HP Electric does
He lives!
85. Gyarados, known special tank, by the way. Like, not even a joke.
No, it has really good speed def.
Yeah. Wailord, known NU Pokemon. And there's Captain Magma. Chris is actually in a pretty rough spot. I don't remember T-Tar's HP, but I don't think it's very good.
Tyrantar's at like
Rachi-
20 some.
Yeah,
But then
Jirachi
you
kind
also
of
look
sitting
that
pretty.
that's a paralyzed Jirachi.
Oh, it's paralyzed. Oh,
Yeah.
if it wasn't paralyzed, that makes it a lot different. Yeah. So you see Shifter getting a fake out, doing 20.
Misses Fire
and
Blast!
Dodging a Fire Blast.
And
Oh, it boom! Oh, tell me he didn't have anything better.
That Tyrantar was a lot higher than I thought.
Me too. I really thought he
She
was
lives,
like
full
30.
para, and Fellas
Yeah,
that's
that
the whole
game's
game.
over. The amount of times we've seen T-Tar sleep Jirachi, it scares me, man. I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Not this season. I'll see it when I'm done playing with Jirachi, you know?
There you go.
Then I'll be happy about it. But the lead 2 games come out, same as before, just
Yep.
gets that free damage off. I don't hit it, it's Shifter.
Yeah, why not? Go
think it's
Wailord
bad.
to absorb the sleep. I don't know how much I
Interesting.
feel about that. I feel like you just can kind of stay in with Shifter. Let's use Bandit. Is it Bandit Shifter?
With that fake out damage, I don't think so.
I
I
don't
think it's
feel
Silk
like it's not
Scarf.
either.
Aaron has actually not run Bandit Shifter too often, if I recall correctly. And he's just kind of sacking Wailord, maybe hoping to get an explosion off, but doesn't wake up in time. So, he
guess.
doesn't sack him, he leaves him around. And there's the Heracross that probably should have been in a while ago, thanks to its guaranteed
But,
kill with Mega
however,
Ball.
Gyarados is going to check this thing hard. He gets the Rock Slide prediction,
Oh, lovely read there.
but it's not
50,
enough.
It only does 50, yo.
But you can't
Don't
stay
say
in.
it,
You
no!
can't stay in. You can't stay in.
It's like every other turn, Aaron makes a good play,
I know.
Like when he's trying, he makes like the right plays half the time. It's fun to watch, but it's like, oh no. Oh, he doesn't sack the Wailord here. He goes right to Shifter, which is a pretty good play.
Yeah.
Actually.
He's going to explode.
Um,
Or going to fake out
nope.
for 12.
Fake out.
If he switches out... Oh,
It is fake
Bandit.
out because he could have gotten Encored into it. No, he's just going straight to Rachi. I really don't think it's banded this week. That fake out's not doing enough.
I don't know. That's not
maybe-
stab.
Yeah. It's not Metacham fake out, that's for sure.
And Para's...
Wow, gets a para on the DD Ments. Tar, sorry. DD
Jirachi
Tar.
doing Jirachi things. 38. Earthquake. Is he going to live? He's down.
Chris.
So
Chris
that's
getting
that's offensive
lucky.
Jirachi. You can tell
Yeah.
by the damage. And
Fake out those 7. This is Bandit Shifter, Aaron.
it is Bandit Shiftery.
I think it's Silk
Oh, it's
Scarf.
not, it's
yeah,
not,
yeah,
it's not,
I
it's
think
not,
Silk
it's not,
Scarf.
it's not.
It's Silk Scarf. I have a feeling. Why he doesn't have a move for T-Tar but sends it in, though, is a curious decision when he could have just gone Raikou the whole time.
Well,
Or any-
Raiku's
or
gonna...
whoever's
Oh,
in
wait,
the
no,
back.
never mind. He's paralyzed.
Exactly. So, like, That was an unfortunate Shiftry sack there, because I think Shiftry actually kind of puts in the work on this team a bit. But
Yeah,
here's
well,
my
there's
name.
still a Reggie Steele.
True. Once that's out of the way. Yeah. Which this team did have a Heracross to deal with, and Chris gets a cool agility here, and is I think wow he is faster than Swallow, and passes it to Reggie.
I don't know why I didn't click T-Bolt.
I don't know why either. I'm pretty sure he was faster.
I think he just wanted to do it to prove that
Yeah.
he could.
I mean, not that there's a whole lot for Chris's team to be left to deal with here. Swallow Raikou is a
Swallow's gonna kill himself.
one. Yeah, well, Swallow actually in a fun HP range here because he can sub up and get the berry boost. So we'll see what
No,
he
it's
gets.
gonna die. Oh, it's gonna live with 1 HP.
He's gonna live a 1, yeah. And Aaron is a lucky guy. Did you know that?
He is. Now, is Chris
Look
going
at
to Earthquake?
that lovely boost.
He does. He
Earthquake.
says, nah, don't do that shit with me.
Yeah. I mean, it was a free Earthquake. If he stays in, he just dies. And Raikou getting the 2-time special attack boost is actually awesome, and I love to see that. Because that does let him 2-shot Reggie Steele here. But it's not going to be enough to break the team thanks to Venusaur, so this game is over, but goes into mine and just to, I guess, just let the little guy hang out.
Yeah, don't laugh. Oh, is it?
Oh, he has rest? Oh, hold on. This game is not over? Oh, rest Raikou? When have you seen that before?
It goes into Gary. Gary's in.
Yeah, Gary is.
Gary's
Gary
gonna.
needs to be here.
He's gonna wall this guy forever.
I bet he has Earthquake. I don't think we've seen it, but I think he has it.
Yeah, at this point, it's just kind of done.
Yep, no HP ice on Raikou, so even if he does wake up, you're not dealing any damage.
Good morning.
Hello, 31. I believe this
And
Earthquake
there
plus
he
Sand
goes.
kills. Dude, look at the min-max range on that Earthquake. 40 to 47.
And Swallow
Swallow
will die.
no!
Swallow, dodge it!
That's pretty good return damage.
He did not dodge it.
He did not dodge it, Mr. Squidward. But
so
fun Aaron set. We actually saw a little bit
sometimes
of
it almost works, and then sometimes he just doesn't think.
Yeah, sometimes
this is not the Starfberry game.
I mean, it worked. You can't say it wasn't.
It did, but man,
Starfberry
it does not work the way you want it to.
Yeah, it's risky.
With T-Tar running around, so.
Yeah. But that's just the Aaron Reyes life. And now we have Ethan versus Atomic, which was
this one I have not seen. There's Ninjask, here's Scizor. SD. Wait.
Hey, did you just notice that SD went first?
So he's got Quick Claw Scizor.
Uh-huh.
Funny.
And
Silverwind, actually, we're gonna see the Omni boost. No. VP to +2. I've seen this one before. I've seen this one before. Oh, that was not the. I was really gonna say he might just agility
Metagross. Yeah.
It should be.
I mean, you're just catching up at that point, you know.
Yeah, there's the.
That's funny. Passes it off to. Oh, it's Metagross! Let's go.
This is what we've been waiting for. That one is choice banned.
Oh my god! And that one is not. But oh wow! All right, so welcome back, Ninjask. Everybody say hi, Ninjask.
Hi, Ninjask. Can we get a boost?
You got to kill.
No,
you got to kill though. And then say hi, Mets, because Mets is here.
And Solomon's is here, and he's gonna. Is he get DD?
I don't know.
Yes, he is.
DD this week.
There is not
we're doing. You know, I really. You say that, but now he gets a free pass to Clamprone. I mean, or in this case, Gardevoir. Something with Ice Punch is what I mean, and you don't one-shot it back at +1, so you got to leave. It's a little unfortunate.
You still got Scizor. Oh, there's Fire Punch.
Yep. Welcome to Elemental Punch's Gen 3 moment.
Yay!
Ooh, did we see Thunder Punch? You have no gets Thunderbolt?
Oh.
47? Yeah. Oh my god.
And Clamprone dies.
Why is Slowking faster?
Not Celebi.
You know, I didn't even notice he missed
Celebi.
Celebi.
No.
Well, women gonna take.
And Solomon's is gonna kill women. And he's gonna do 57 to Lapras.
You know, I really don't like him staying in here because I think honestly, you've got a perfect Ninja.
No, he's fine.
We'll see what the rest of the
team has. Champ. HP Bug. Yeah.
That's not banded HP Bug then.
No, and then there's Blossoms here.
I mean, I know the gimmick behind both of these teams, but
so the mono Quick Claw.
Yeah, 6 Quick Claw dudes hanging out versus Ethan's Lego Ninjago and Lapras friends. So that's wow, 44 it lived.
And now he's going to bed.
I think JT should bring Blossom more. This thing doesn't.
Blossom's a bitch.
Yeah. I mean, if it had a poison type, then it would be even better, but IMO.
The Blossom's gonna go down. Can Slowking do it? Let's see. There's a flamethrower.
Oh, he does have flamethrower. It doesn't do it.
Doesn't do it.
Does Celebi have recover? My guess is yes, knowing Ethan.
It should. There it is.
Yep,
Here's
there
my
it is.
champ. Champ's gonna
Everybody
eat the
say
psychic.
Hi, Machamp. Now say bye, Machamp.
Oh.
63.
Oh.
My God. This is the power of Celebi.
Celebi's gaming. Celebi's kind of gaming right now. You know what'd be nice right now? A quick claw proc.
I think it'll be really nice right now if this was Fire Blast.
True.
But Drew does not like
Protect.
missing his moves, so he has run flamethrower.
Missing moves is cringe. Just don't do
Wait,
it.
recover, protect, leech seed, and wow, running all three.
This is some Corey bullshit.
This is some I hate being against banded dudes.
I guess,
But
yeah.
now we see Slowking probably a psychic, right?
Is doing it. Probably,
Yeah.
but I kind of don't hate the spamming flamethrower in case Celebi comes back in.
Exactly.
So
But
here's
now it's a 1v1.
Celebi's here. Does not have a grass move.
Ooh, hey, look at that. He's using protect.
Yeah.
Everybody cheer.
Yay. So here it goes. Slowking, Fisher for a burn. Fisher for a crit.
But it has a two-shot. So he's forced to
does.
protect again.
And there's Ice Beam, which is...
Oh my God, he has two moves. He can't
I
stall
was
them
going to
both
say,
out.
it's like you should... And there's this Leech Seed miss.
Yeah,
there's
now we're
like-
playing a very funny game.
Mhm.
Because these Ice Beams and flamethrowers
I
are
feel
doing a
it.
little more
Yeah,
than
this is
50.
just
This is, as the kids say, waiting for a quick claw proc, which it is 20%, by the way. We haven't gotten one yet. On
yeah,
Slowking.
this literally.
So I think we're starting to get like, I mean, obviously protect. It could have happened on the protect turns, you know.
That's
But we
true.
don't
There
know
it
that.
is.
And there it is. We see it on turn 41, and that
Celebi
is
goes
why
down.
quick claw is funny.
Funny. That was silly.
Yeah, if that leech seed hit though, I think Ethan could have stalled out enough to.
Honestly, without the lefties, I agree.
Yeah, unless it had rest, which I don't know if it had rest.
Also, Scizor has gotten the quick claw proc on turn 1 every time.
Oh, I didn't even realize that game 2, man. This is game 2, right? Yeah.
This
Oh
is
yeah,
game 2.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's
Um,
Mence with +2.
Now Drew had made this team in like 3 seconds. I want to say, like he sent it to me before he even like talked about it, and I said, "Man, Drew, what if he just had Roar on that Mence, and just roared out every time Ninjask passed? That would be really nice." But
Yeah,
now we
let's
see
go for
Slowking burned, which is huge because we can't get the end game from game 1 now, thanks to that.
it. That's true.
He's on a very, very quick timer.
Mm.
And speaking of,
Come Celebi.
you see it.
Celebi knows
Speaking
how
of
this
the
one
end
goes.
game, we're back.
There's the quick claw proc immediately.
Oh wow, he did get it.
So
But
much
that
passive
Slowking's only
damage.
got one more turn left.
I
maybe
got one
two.
more in me.
Nah, he's leaving. Good protect by Ethan there, but Scissor does get a free switch in for which you can
Comes
assume is a
women.
silver win. And then he sends it. He sends it to Celebi. Oh, he gets away with it. Oh, he gets the quick claw. Maybe not. Maybe not.
No, probably.
It could have been faster depending on the Gardevoir set.
Abandoned
Because
Metagross.
Scissor can get it. Oh my god.
Abandoned Metagross.
It is always nice to see two Metagrosses just kind of hanging out. Right?
They're just mashing.
They're just mashing.
I
On
love
the side
12.
of the road. Yeah, we've seen Metagross and Metang today, so that's been a good day for.
This
Steven
is
fans.
for the Bricks.
Yeah.
Brick fan club.
Do you
It's
think
me.
Banded Metang
True.
would go crazy in
Little
Little Cup?
sub.
I'm just asking. So we're
So
seeing
this
Ninjask get a
Ninjask
lot
has
of
to be
speed.
careful.
Yeah, because if he's
You're-
sitting on the
you're
subturns,
really,
yeah. Like any moment, you could get hit by a quick claw rock
And
slide.
now look
he
at what
gets hit by-
happens. You look foolish.
But a good sack here by Drew, going right to Slowking,
Yep.
knowing.
And I got Mence.
Yep, you get Mence in. You get a good. I wouldn't even DD. I would just hit two
No,
moves here
Just
because you can't survive the ice beam, and now you got to switch out. Oh, rock
Little
slide.
flinch?
Yeah.
no flinch.
And that's a, oh, even gets crit for his
That
troubles.
crit don't
but
matter.
It did
That's
not
the
matter.
principle.
No. But, like, look at this team now without Mence. Like, where's your earthquake answer? Like, spams it with Metagross.
Glepper
Oh
shout out.
wow, lives it. Oh, that's huge.
And a crit for good measure.
Oh man. Ethan
Scissor's gotta go for some.
he's getting his. What was that? I think that was HP Rock.
Yeah, now freaking
No,
Metagross
it's HP
goes.
Fighting. That's HP Fighting.
That makes sense.
It doesn't make sense.
I'm just saying for what it is.
Oh yeah, for what it is. Yeah.
And crits the
Oh
other
god, he crits
Metagross for
that
good
one
measure.
too. Yeah. Cool.
So
Well, a lot of crits.
a lot of crits. Ethan played better.
Ethan is the king of getting the 10%.
He does. He gets the low percent. Scizor SDing immediately. Like
You
I
see the
get
same game one
continuing
every
to go
game.
for your silly little guy because of that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going for it again.
Oh. Whoa, he does it again?
You gotta be careful.
Oh,
You gotta be careful.
man.
There's some big
There's no
numbers here.
phaser. There's no phasers here. Oh, baby, what do you do?
And here comes Omni Boosted 12.
And look at Ethan. Ethan
And
is
he
smart.
mashed!
Ethan knows. Ethan knows.
He
and
knows. He said,
mashes.
"Give me your mints." He said, "I'm
He
gonna
says
kill
there
all
is
of your
none.
mons." There is no
There
switching.
is no
Give me
resist.
your Metagross. Boost, boost.
Boost. The game is over.
The game
As
could
long as
be
he can hit
over,
his meteor mash.
but that's impossible. Is he boom? Yup.
Does boom. It does 50. Ah, it's not enough. Slow King? Oh, I think you have to go Slow King, right?
I understand
locked
like
in
going
meteor
for the
mash.
quick claw on
Sleep powder, yeah.
There's
but, like, you can
98.
take roll
Boost.
Oh my god, it does
Oh my
much?
god.
No, wow. Jesus, I did not get that leash seed, but alright.
If he switches,
Yeah, he switches, sure.
regardless, you get a kill.
Up here's
Celery.
a psychic. Celery, yeah. HP bug, alright, takes it out. Do you believe in Scizor
Women.
winning this set?
Hmm?
I don't. I said I don't believe in Scizor winning this set. What about
No.
you?
What can Scizor do except lose?
Die to fire punch. Wow,
That was
the power of Silver Wind in the meteor mash moment.
Imagine having Omni boosted max speed Metagross. That's funny. Every once in a while,
that's a
we
dream.
get
It's a
to see
dream.
it. Yeah,
It's a dream you could only experience in Gen 3.
this is the Metagross dream that we all live. All right, little water sip. Let's
Last
get
game
to
of the
let's
week.
get to gaming.
Just
me
for
versus JT.
starter's sake, there was
Hey.
one set we don't get to thanks to the replay stuff.
Yes,
So Tim and Ernest will not be played. So
yes,
this will be the final set.
Yeah, no Tim and Ernest. They played the night before the replays went down.
We can pretty much just blame them for it being
Yeah.
the final replay on the server. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is all Tim's fault. Everybody, please leave a comment saying why Tim. But anyway, regardless, before we get into this, just want to shout out some of our last week games that we didn't get to commentate and watch. JT and David, that was a great set. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to show it. But JT did win on a really cool Endure reversal sweep from Scizor. And David brought a Calm Mind Chimecho that put in huge work, and that was awesome.
Yeah, finally getting some respect on Chimecho for his team
This is
after
for Chimecho.
many weeks of not wanting it.
Yeah. And you would have seen 2 Chimechos, because I also gave Chimecho his debut on my team, where he Calm-minded up against Dante and almost 1v1'd Blissey, because that was funny.
Heal Bell goes hard.
Yeah. But anyway, back to reality. Me versus JT, last set of the week. This is a potential playoff matchup right here. So we're gonna get into leads. We got Hariyama and we got Relicanth. Let me tell you.
Can I play the music?
I don't want to get copyright stricken. We cannot.
Understood.
We have a
they do not know
Mr.
if, in case the kids.
Mr.
Yeah, they
Squidward
do
sound
not know.
effect. So this Relicanth is really cool.
First of all, he's shiny, and that's
he's
very
shiny.
Cool.
Is a top tier shiny. We love
Yeah.
Relicanth. So Relicanth is here with Swift Swim ability. He has he's got pretty high attack and really good physical bulk. He can match up well into a lot of things. Hariyama, not really the best initial matchup, but I expected to see lead Electabuzz, but he was not. So I throw off a Yawn, which is a really cool thing that Relicanth can do.
Yes, it's actually a really rare move in this gen.
Yeah. So this to start off, I'm just scouting, and I know he's probably gonna get out of there. And I see Focus Punch, and I go, "Oh, that's neat," and it does a lot of damage.
But hey, look what move you have to beat this.
I do, yeah. See that, Adam? Click that one. But I have Drill Peck.
Yep, and I really like that because I know that JT's team, like if you're looking at Hariyama, and
JT
you're going,
loves
I really don't want to toxic
Substitute.
that, and he loves sub. Yes,
Yeah.
it's like,
And then I roar
he's been
into
bringing it a lot
Electabuzz.
less. I'm gonna be honest, he's been bringing it a lot less lately.
Ever since we started bullying him,
exactly,
and we kind of
but-
adapted to it.
Mhm.
But anyway, I get the worst roar of all time, and I bring in Electabuzz, and I have
Yeah,
to let
and
Scarm go down, which is
I guess you
unfortunate.
didn't want to protect there because you didn't want him
I
to
didn't have
sub.
lefties. There's no point. If he subbed, that sucked because I did roar.
Yeah.
And let's talk about this turn. That's a Toxic from Raikou, and that is
Yes.
HP Ground from Electabuzz.
I really thought HP Ground would have done more from Electabuzz. Doesn't he have like 95 attack
He's
or
got good
something?
attack, but I don't think it's that invested.
Okay.
And I do have some bulk on Raikou as well.
Of course, yeah. JT's team outside of Arrow is surpringly slow.
Yeah. But we
On this guy
also
too,
don't
actually.
see lefties on Electabuzz. At the time, I saw it and I thought, okay, it's probably Slack, but something in the back of my head made me really afraid of Magnet because that actually. No. So hear me out. So,
Well, I get
my
it. It's funny.
my Relicanth is set up to live a Thunderbolt from Max Special Attack Tim and Electabuzz.
Yeah.
Magnet, I did not account for. Like I realized it as soon as I didn't see lefties. I went, oh my god, he's Magnet. My whole Relicanth plan is out the window.
That's funny.
But anyway, it's not what it is.
No.
So I chipped this Electabuzz down. He goes into Blossom, and
Yeah, really,
I
really
decide
good one.
to sub because one, with toxic damage, Electabuzz is going to get into a range where he dies from the spike, and if he switches out.
Mhm.
So, and I catch Blossom coming in because I know JT doesn't really want to let his Electabuzz go down, especially because he is Slackberry. When he comes back in, he's
No,
gonna
I don't
get
think
it,
he even is Slackberry. I think it's Pataya.
or he's gonna get his berry
Yeah,
when he
which
comes
actually
in.
blew my mind. I was not expecting Pataya when we saw it. When we see it,
Yeah,
actually.
it was a little spooky. But I get the sub, and I look like a genius. So here comes Blossom,
Especially,
who is a
and here's
big pain.
Blossom's major downfall. It is not a poison type. It cannot wall this Raikou.
No, but it has HP ground too.
Which blows my mind.
Yeah.
Because it's, again, not a poison type, can't run Sludge Bomb. So JT running 2 HP ground bonds on his special attackers, which is absolutely wild.
JT said, I do not want to lose to Calm Mind Raikou. The joke's on him.
It's toxic.
It's not. I ran Toxic about a couple hours before the set. I took Calm Mind off and put Toxic. In quotes, I know how JT works in his mind. He will not let me win the game with Calm Mind Raikou, so I'm just going to spread Toxic. And it's working.
Yeah, like the slightly off standard sets like the Drill Peck Scarm that's still specially defensive and the Toxic Raikou start beating their own counters because we can all we're all able to prep. So it's really nicely done.
It's really fun.
And now we see Hariyama come in and get taunted.
Yes, so taunt is to shut off a sleep powder. I did not expect Hariyama to come in. I looked at my damage calc and it was a roll. It was more of a 50-50. So I go for it. I don't get it.
Won't get it.
And I get crit and die.
Oh, you got crit.
I got
that
crit.
definitely
This
that
set
was huge.
has a lot of bullshit that happens on both sides.
I believe you.
So that crit, big suck. So
At least Hariyama finally earned his paycheck.
he did.
All he was
There's
doing before that was
Aerodactyl.
not
Here he comes.
Ooh, and you're down 2 levitators.
Yeah, and you know what's
And
funny?
you don't have a normal.
I forgot how bulky my Vaporeon was. I ate that double edge and said, "Oh, that's not banded."
Oh no, it's
so,
totally banded.
I know because I'm stupid. Because I'm used to running more offensive Vaporeons. So that was a little oopsie daisy. I realized soon after that that was not correct. So I got a wish, so I could bring Raikou back to do more.
And that's huge. Which you baton passed, right? Yeah.
Yep. And I bring him in.
And that's a good version of baton pass, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of times, and we're gonna see this next week. Even like there's some really odd baton. Like just because you can baton pass doesn't mean you always should. That's one example where I would trade the Toxic for the full health Raikou.
Yeah, because I don't know what his Tentacruel does, and this gives me my safest entry. Because what if he clicks like a Sludge Bomb? Vaporeon's high enough. I can eat that, and then I get my wish into Raikou, and that's what I care about because that's going to let me apply pressure.
Right.
And now he's in, and things are good. I can throw off a T-Bolt, do 63. He's got Icy Wind, so now he's faster than me, which is really cool. I like that a lot.
It is cool, but unfortunately for him, he gets the Toxic.
He does get the Toxic, so Tentacruel does his job. But now Vaporeon's looking really nice.
Yeah. Well, if it can get healthy again.
Yeah. So here's
Flygon. You have 4 Aerodactyl answers here.
I don't give a shit about Aerodactyl, and I got
you have 5 Aerodactyl answers here. I do remember JT when he first was thinking about the team was saying, "I just don't want to bring Aerodactyl at all. There's too many counters on
Yeah.
the team." And I
I I
said,
I
"What
even
do
went
you
in
replace it
thinking
with?"
like maybe I didn't think he would bring it because I thought he'd do
Yeah.
something like that to really throw me off because Arcanine is a
Yeah.
little scary too. But Arrow's still very good and he should always be here.
He needs to be that emergency Raikou check if he's
And
so
then
scared of it.
you keep seeing Surf. Swampert does not have Ice Beam. So now all of a sudden Flygon looks even better.
Yeah.
And you can tell by that damage I'm a lot more offensive than I was last time I fought an Aerodactyl.
Mm-hmm.
And here's Mr. Squidward, he's back in. And I can start to yawn pressure this Swampert because I don't really care if I'm toxic, even though my whole team is. I could double into Vape. And now Swampert goes to bed.
Aromatherapy, dude. When's aromatherapy in the
Chimecho? Yeah.
Or Chimecho, yeah. He'll build Chimecho.
So now Swamp is snoozing. And I know he's switching out, so I nab Blossom.
I mean, you nab everybody with Ice Beam there because Electabuzz dies on entry, and both the other dudes are weak to it, so perfectly played Ice Beam.
He's got Moonlight, which is really cool.
Moonlight.
I really like that. I saw that. I was like, oh, that's neat. There's a lot of cool things here. He's got Razor Leaf. I was like, this Blossom is great. I love this guy. And then I have my
like
wish.
A little fat meanie in a sense.
Yeah. I just sub down. I don't know what he wants to do. Breaks my sub. I get my souls. I don't really mind too much.
You get your souls, and he is effective.
And now he's pretty much in kill range, so I'm just gonna sub down and Razor Leaf doesn't break sub, and he's dead. So I'm in a great spot.
Not even so much. That's a game-winning spot.
Yeah. So now I can get the kill on Buzz.
Yeah, we don't actually see what Buzz's item is because you don't know until the next turn. Thank you, Gen 3.
So I know he has to double edge, and I can eat it. I throw for Rock Slide, do big damage. But I know with the double edge, I have Relicanth pretty free.
Yeah. I mean, Relicanth is toxic, and Aerodactyl, like, he can clean up the rest of the team if he gets lucky. But the Swampert is asleep. I forgot he actually went to bed. Oh, that's so much negative momentum.
Yeah.
If he doesn't wake up.
And I know the Rock Slide looks bad, but I actually thought he would double back to Aerodactyl and my Raikou switch in. So I'm willing to just let...
I would think so, too. Yeah.
I'm willing to let Mr. Squidward go down. But I got Raikou healthy enough to where HP Grass is going to kill.
I don't think you win against the Arrow, though, is the problem.
You'd be surprised.
Let's see. Can he take the hit?
Because he can't Earthquake.
76?
He can't Earthquake because Flygon's alive, so he has to double edge. And look at that.
Yeah. Doesn't kill.
Raikou
built different.
So I went game 1. The crit HP Grass on Swampert didn't matter. We thought at the time maybe it did. It does not.
If JT thinks that mat doesn't matter, he's crazy.
We ran the numbers. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
So here we go, game 2.
That's no moon.
Turn 1.
Oh, he focus punches.
A focus punches. A crits Relicanth. And that crit didn't matter. But I made him think it did the whole time.
You know what?
Because he didn't know anything about my Relicanth.
Oh yeah, like a standard Relicanth that matters, but your Relicanth was funny.
Yeah.
So
I have to eat the T-Bolt, but I get a Spike down, which is nice. And I get Swampert, which is awesome because I can keep spiking and I can protect for heal if I need to, because it's bouncing off.
Yeah, if this thing had Hydro Pump, it would have been a little different. But
here's Tentacruel. I do protect. I'm just like whatever.
Yeah, and I can do it again. Fun situation where you can either just.
This is how Skarmory never dies.
Yeah. Because he's forced to hit Surf here because he can't spin.
He can't spin because I have Misdreavus. I can switch into it pretty well too. Because the difference between this game and the last game is Missy's alive, and I got Calm Mind up. So we're gonna see how much damage this Hariyama takes. Justice. That's how much damage it takes.
Those two are in a feud right now. Yeah. They hate each other. And then he goes Electabuzz, which I thought was the wrong play here. But then we see that those Psychic does...
So I knew he was going to endure. I wanted to Calm Mind so bad.
I know.
But I didn't because I'm a bitch. But I still get the trade. Well, I get parried because this game is stupid.
It's true.
So now Missy is kind of, locked away, but I get Flygon for free.
Yeah. Electro's being down is also great for
But he
Skarmory, but you
stays in
just
at
sack
Rock
it.
Slides again.
Wow.
So he gets me there. So I really thought he'd switch. So I lose Skarm. But I
Now,
can
like Swarm
BP.
could have done so much more work if it stayed alive. But like
Yeah,
it's kind of done its job already. 2 spikes are down.
it did, but like it could have done more.
Yeah. And now we see Sub Raikou, which is great because now you get a free Toxic.
Yep.
And
Because I'm
Blossom's
really
now on a
afraid of
timer.
going to bed.
Oh, yeah, for
That's
sure.
the thing. I don't care about the HP ground damage. I just don't want to go to sleep. Which is why like I keep going to Missy because I don't want to go to bed. And he can't really kill
Well,
me with this
yeah,
guy
Blossom
like
can't
Razor
do
Leaf unless
anything
he
either.
crits.
Ooh,
So
high crit chance, high crit
yeah.
chance.
So that's just annoying. But again, this is kind of the theme where it's like any crit that like could put any like sway into anything doesn't matter. There's a crit, so there's no chance of anything.
Mm-hmm. Water Absorb Vape, perfect
Yeah.
switching. And then you show off Ice
So
Beam,
I go
which
for
doesn't
beam.
crit.
I did crit him.
That shows how specially defensive it is. That
Yeah.
does a
So I was
40
like,
on a
okay,
crit.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I'm out.
Now he's gonna EQ because he can't surf, so I can kind of just exist for a
Yeah, you
bit.
have 50-50 between Ice Beam
Yeah.
and EQ there, and now
And I
you're
can
just
get.
you're
So I know the
switching
range. I'm like,
around.
okay, I can. I could force him out.
This is the power of immunities if your opponent can handle them.
Yep. So now Blossom's not healing. Chip down. It's great. Back and forth. So here, this is just a little bit of a stalemate.
Hey, what does your Flygon have if it doesn't have a leftovers?
It does.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, I was looking at it.
He does.
Also, Razor Leaf missing and also not breaking the sub. I think Blossom, even though I complimented it earlier in this PR, it's having trouble this
It's
set.
having trouble because it doesn't have enough offense.
Yeah. And then we see Swampert low, Blossom low, so really coming down to Aerodactyl again.
Yeah, and then I crit Swampert, and that crit mattered a
Three!
lot.
Oh, that was huge!
That one
Yo,
was
what is
huge, yeah.
happening? What is
There's a lot of
happening?
things. He's got a double edge. He crits Vaporeon. So that's just how this is
Okay,
going.
all right, okay.
So
Take the scope lens off, take it
yeah,
off.
Blossom's
Yeah.
here.
Run your lucky
T-Volt,
chance.
Tentacruel, and then here's the fun end game.
Yeah.
I know I can live from
A
here.
surf.
He surfs. I thought he was going to click Icy Wind. I thought about subbing to
Me
live.
too. I thought he was going to hit Icy Wind there too, but we were
But
talking about it in the chat. Like he
yeah.
needs to hit surf.
Yeah. So I knew he had to surf, but I thought it's like if he predicts that I'm gonna go into Flygon and clicks Icy Wind, it's just done.
Yeah, exactly.
So I
But
kind of was like, all right, I gotta make the play. And
you make the
looking
play.
at my HP, I know, all right, he might come in. I get the sub turn right, so I was like, all right, this feels good. This is good. Get some Rock Slide chip.
69.
And now it's like, okay, Tentacruel's at 85. He's gonna come in.
2 spikes.
I should kill.
Yeah.
And
obviously you have to live the double edge, which you will, unless he crits.
Because he could switch. He couldn't
He
switch out.
could, but but then you get a sub chance, you know? And if you get a sub up, he loses the game instantly. So.
And he lives.
Nice.
And I die.
Yippee.
So
Tentacruel is 120
very
special defense.
Very
just naturally.
bulky, so
yeah, I thought that game was over. I thought JT lost as soon as that Tentacruel, or as soon as it was Raikou versus Tentacruel.
I did not think he was going to live that, so
yeah,
I was like, damn, I had to do this shit again. So, game 3.
The dance.
Relicanth is here.
And Relicanth should have a much easier
right
time
away,
now. Yeah, now that he's not going to die to a Focus Punch turn 1.
I want to talk about Relicanth real quick in this interaction because it's not going to make a lot of sense. So, I go for EQ. I don't want to get Focus Punched again. I go into Missy. He goes into Aerodactyl, which is okay. I got Relicanth. He has to Rock Slide. He misses. That's fine.
Yeah, I would have done like 30 maybe.
So he goes into Hariyama, and I click Yawn.
And now,
how
many turns does he not get to play the game?
So, the yawn cycle is in effect.
Mm-hmm. Broken move.
So, for where I'm currently at, I don't want to get Focus Punched.
No.
But I also don't want to let something like Aerodactyl in for free. For some reason, JT convinces himself in his head that I am choice banded, although he has knocked off my item and switches Aerodactyl into a Rock
Yeah.
Slide.
Oh
Almost
no, no.
immediately losing the game.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this blew my mind what happened. I forgot about it.
Yeah, so it is
Out of all the
literally,
things, out of all the things, you have a Swampert. You
and
have,
it
I
does
think
say
it's,
it literally right here,
right
and if
there,
you
your
hover over,
leftovers.
it's right there.
I
So
know,
that's funny. Anyway,
but
so he
wow.
has to switch, and I yawn
And
again.
guess what? He's gonna yawn
So
again.
now, guess what? You're back in the cycle. Relicanth is doing it, and I get Scarm, and I can get going.
Yeah, now you get the Swampert. You get a nice double into
So
Scarm
this
and
game is going
spikes
much
up.
better than the last game, but unfortunately, I have to keep surviving this interaction. I get Arrow, which is huge.
Is it?
So
Do you don't live the Rock Slide after this?
no, but I get a Protect, and I get to know what he's gonna
True.
do.
That's so true.
Right, Adam? And then I can switch out. I go Flygon. Flygon can eat anything, so I go for damage. Does a lot. It doesn't knock, which is nice. So I get
Oh,
rid
he
of
had Brick Break
Yama.
and he had Focus Punch.
I get rid of
Curious.
Yama without having to use Misdreavus,
Yep.
which is nice. But now I got to deal with Electabuzz, who is a problem.
Thunderbolt.
So
Thunderbolt.
I go into
Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt.
I thought a lot about this turn,
Uh-huh.
and eventually I was like, all right, I can go
Raiku's
Raikou,
safe.
because if I could just get this Buzz on a timer, I can withstand the storm.
Absolutely.
All I had to
100%.
do was not get frozen. So I
Hey,
got
Matt,
frozen.
what's that status condition? I can't read that.
So that fucking as soon as I was in chat, I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen, but I had to do it because I didn't want to go into Missy because Missy was too threatening. So I have
It's
to
almost
go
like
into
we
it
need to
now.
play more Gen 1 so we can realize that fishing for free is a legitimate win condition.
It's happened to me enough times.
Yeah, like where like players will not send in their chances on like Starmies or Alakazams because they don't want them to get frozen.
So I live another Thunderbolt.
That's a huge
Yeah.
psychic.
So he
there.
endures, and once again, I don't fucking do it. I know he's gonna do it, and I don't do anything about it.
Well, there's at least one upside to this, right? It's
So-
like it's not Select, so you can guarantee Raikou later to come in, revenge kill it, and then he spikes and he's dead. So
Although
it's like
I'm
you
frozen.
could- Oh, you're frozen. I forgot.
So,
Ooh,
I'm in a position where I'm like, okay. I looked at the calcs. It was a 43% chance
like
I died. So I said, okay, I like those odds. I don't have anything else. I die.
It is what it
And
is.
at this point, I'm like, all right, the only way I can win this game is if Raikou
Unfreeze.
thaws.
Yeah.
Which he does, and we have a game.
I went again.
We have a game.
I'm reminded of the Ernest set where he was frozen for like 10 turns in a row. And like statistically, it wasn't that different from being unfrozen turn one. And I'm like, which one are we getting this game again?
Yeah. And I get the sub on the sleep, which is
Yeah.
really nice.
I call it a 50-50 there. Like you either
for sure.
toxic or you sub. So JT has to
So
call out which one.
I got it right. And just saying, up to this point, I have not been put to bed by Sleep Powder.
No. Turns out Sleep Powder, silly move. You should run Spore on your Smeargle.
True. Yeah, you should just learn Spore.
Yeah, just learn Spore. But now we see the really, really problematic part of running HP Ground.
Because now look at what's going on. Buzz is gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I have Scar with lefties.
Mm-hmm.
He can't hurt me.
Just looking at the 3 mons that are left, none of them can actually deal with Scarm, and Tentacruel is not going to help that.
Yeah. So I go for Protect, get some
At
chip
least he has
heal.
a free spin.
And now this series of turns definitely wins me the game because I get into JT's head by playing like an idiot with my Skarmory on purpose. So I'm just like, you know what? If he wants to spin, I'm gonna spam spikes and get my chip heal back up to full.
Yeah,
I don't think he fully realized that's what I was doing. So I just stayed in. I didn't really care. I was like, all right, I got to. Go ahead and spin. So I'm trying to make him spin. So I get my chip heal. Right now he's starting to commit to spinning because Missy's dead.
Yeah.
If he wants to spin, he could do it.
But momentum time.
But he goes for Surf because he's like, all right, Skarmory's annoying. I want to get rid of it. And then I get Flygon in for free. Swamp comes in.
I'm surprised he doesn't just sack the Blossom at this point. Isn't it pretty low?
Blossom's still pretty useful.
Pretty high still. It's still pretty high.
Yeah, so I got Vape all day long.
Yeah, immunities are really awesome, especially when there's...
So now I have my Wish, so I'm going to try to get Flygon back up to speed. But then I think, oh wait, I got this guy.
Armory,
I got
hello.
this guy, and I can
Allow
keep
me
him
to
around.
introduce myself.
And all of a sudden, all that pressure I put on Tentacruel to try to spin,
Mm-hmm.
we're back again. Because then I could get him in the cycle, and I keep getting
Mm,
Swampert.
34%,
It
baby.
adds up. There's the
It
third
adds up.
layer.
Oh, now
Go
we're getting
ahead.
50%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
So
brother,
now
no.
now the pressure's building. He can't get rid of Scarm. He goes into Arrow my Roar, which was smart. I guess Swampert again.
Like, how smart is it at this point? Like, oh, it's
It
brutal.
feels
It's
great.
over. Yeah,
Because
this
he's
is the
not in
Scarber
Torrent, I can
game.
keep going. Here's
And there's
Aerodactyl. Here's a Protect.
Aerodactyl.
Scout the
Yeah.
move. Like,
Where's Lychee Berry?
shit,
There, of
right?
course.
So I got Flygon. Flygon dies, he dies. It's not the end of the world at this point. Looking
If
at
he
what's
dies,
left.
he dies. Because guess who gets to come in?
Mr.
That's right. It's
Squidward
Mr.
is
Squidward at full
in,
HP.
and ladies and gentlemen, it's go time.
We got him. Matt,
So
I'm not sure you killed this Blossom.
or so you think. So he's toxic. He's at 51%. I throw off Rock Slide, do good damage. He throws off a Razor Leaf. I live.
Oh my god,
So
bro.
I will talk to
What
people
is this
about.
Blossom set?
So let's talk about. Forget Blossom. Who cares? Let's talk
Who
about
cares
Mr.
about him?
Mr. Squidward over here.
Mr. Squidward. They don't
He's
know.
got enough special bulk to live that Thunderbolt from Electabuzz. Because
Yeah.
Blossom is ass, he cannot hit different like that. So if he had crit, that was it. But he didn't. So Mr. Squidward is here, and this Blossom is down, and he has nothing for this
No,
Relicanth. Because now here comes Swampert, right?
Also,
He's
is
pretty
Arrow
low.
faster than Swiss Swim Relicanth, though?
Nothing is faster. I've outspeed everything.
Oh, you outspeed. Okay, you outspeed
Yep.
everything. Okay.
So looking at the situation, I can't kill Swampert, so I go, okay, it's time to go to bed.
Take a snooze.
Take
You've
a
done
snooze.
your job. Hey, I know who
Raiku's
comes in. Oh, I know who comes in. Ooh, pick
Yeah.
me.
He's in. I get to
Sub.
sub. Swampert's
Theoretically,
going
you didn't
to
even
bed.
need to sub that turn. You could have just HP grassed, I guess.
It's fine.
No,
I had no
sorry.
reason not to.
No, wait. I'm sorry. I'm silly. I forgot he was yawned.
Yeah, so
Yep, it's over.
now I can sit here and
Saying it's over. Yeah, 3 layers of spikes, two Thunderbolt weak types, and Tentacruel not at 80%, a much lower manageable 53. And hey, look at that.
Raiku's gonna do it.
Pray for Rock Blast Arrow, but it does not exist.
Don't say those words.
Don't worry, you'll never have to worry about it. It's
So
not
I
real.
think
It's
I
not real.
definitely played that end game hella well.
Yeah, Raikou getting the turn 1 freeze was nice, but also
I needed that so bad.
I mean, obviously, but like the part after that was the part that mattered less so than Raikou.
Yeah.
Like Raikou could have stayed frozen for a few turns.
I
It wouldn't
think
have
that,
mattered.
like I said, when Skarmory and Tentacruel were facing off, that was it. The fact that I got every single turn right, and I forced so much spikes damage on Swampert, that's what did it. So
And this kind of shows the weakness of a little bit too much passiveness, I guess. Like you've got all these counters, but they can't wall break. None of these mons were built for wall breaking, except for Arrow, except for the one that gets
Buzz was
stalled.
down.
Yeah, but once
That's the big
Buzz
thing.
went down, yeah, Buzz went down, yeah. And then all of a sudden it was, hey, look who's still here. We didn't take care of the problem. So.
Yeah. And that's the
Good
big
set.
difference. In Game 3, I had a Skarmory who was alive and was able to keep the lefties and passively chip heal through the entire game.
Yeah.
Which in Game 1, that didn't happen. I got knocked. Skarm went down turn 7.
Yep.
And then Game 2, he went down relatively early too. Because he got knocked out on a good read. So, but when he was there, he did it. That's the GOAT.
Yeah, so fun set. JT maybe thinking about ways he may need to deal with Raikou in playoffs because he cannot bring that team for playoffs. So
No.
he may need to look into free agency a little bit there.
Yeah, so let's go to the rankings. Skipping last week. In reality, not too many things changed. The top looks like the top. I think the only real movement in the top 5 is JT and Corey switching places because JT played really well and Corey got destroyed.
Whether or not 3 toxic misses is an indicator of skill is a different question.
No, for sure, yeah. But the reality is, you lost. So.
And then coming in at the 6, 7, 8, we have Hall, Chris, and Bannon. And Hall didn't actually get to play this week. They didn't end up doing the set, but he's been looking real good. He's got a great record. He feels pretty good about his team, I think. And then Chris is on a huge upswing.
He's been playing super well.
Yeah. And Bannon has been losing a lot more games lately, but at least I think he's still got
I
it,
think the
and
fact that
I
he
think he
played
looks
game
good.
2 in your set super well,
Yeah,
it
he's
shows that
look at
he can
the
hang.
game loss set. There's only 4 losses there. One of them's to Bannon, so and
True,
one of them's
true.
to Dante. So
Tuh.
you never really know with
That's true.
Pokemon.
You're spin. You're spin.
But he's all 8 of them are guaranteed a playoff slot at the moment, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And then into the 9 and 10, Adam and Ernest with
Yeah.
a little bit of fighting out the
Yeah.
bottom seeds here.
Adam played the worst game of Mons in his entire life.
Yep.
Still in top 10.
Yeah. I mean, that was his only loss within the last like 6 weeks.
I think that's the only loss he had after free agency.
Nah, I think I smoked him like the week after or something.
Oh, something like that. Okay.
Yeah, like before he knew Mr. Squidward.
I see. I understand.
And then Ernest coming in here with a nice win.
Ernest versus Tim was a really great set.
Tim.
I'm sad we don't get to watch it and talk about it.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember, because I did kind of skim the replays like when they got posted and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I want to shout out Tim because his second game in that set was probably the best game of Mons I've ever seen him play. He was just in control from turn 1, and he just never let off the gas. And I was like, I watched that game too, and I was like, damn. If Tim did this the entire season, he'd be in playoffs easily.
Mm-hmm. Consistency's a hard one.
Consistency's hard. So, we go into the bottom half. Atomic's at 11, which is funny because this is a playoff team.
Yeah.
I mean, he's having fun at this point. So
he ran 6 quick claw dudes.
He did,
This is where he's at. He's like, I'm just doing this now.
He's just having a good time.
We know his team is good. Like his team is obviously ridiculous.
It's very good, yes.
Yeah.
So now we get to the teams eliminated from playoffs. Got to shout out Ethan at 12. He's really turned it on a little too late. Too little too late. But hey, it's been fun to watch.
I think he's on like a 5-game win streak or something.
Yeah,
or a
he's doing
4-game
great.
win streak. It's awesome.
It's a great way to end the season.
Yeah. I mean, theoretically, Ethan,
no.
Like, who knows what can happen, but maybe Adam wants to give Ethan his playoff slot.
There isn't.
But I'm happy for him. He's put on a lot of fun sets.
Yeah, no.
Doing his
Even
he's
so,
playing his
just
gimmick, having a good time.
as a spoiler, if there is going to be any change up in playoffs, Ethan cannot actually get to enough wins to where he would have a shot, regardless of any rescheduled games, replayed anything.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot.
But
have a replayed game.
Again, too little, too late. But it was good. It's been a fun show. It's good to watch.
You know what? A little bit of clutch factor too in those game threes. I just realized one of the only players to actually have a positive game 3 rate.
I mean, not everybody could be built different.
He's one of us.
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately for David, kind of the opposite here with 6 game 3
David
losses.
He goes to game 3 all the time.
Yeah.
Which I think shows like he's able to adapt, and be like, all right, if I lost game 1, all right, game 2, I got that one, and then sometimes just can't get it done.
Yeah. That being said, David at 6 and 10 also eliminated from playoffs unless there's a lot of shenanigans involving replayed games and possibly other outside factors. So.
And outside factors.
Yeah. So we'll see, but even so, we might get more replays with him if he does end up playing up his game with Will, which would be fun.
Yes.
I would
Which is in the process of potentially happening.
Yeah,
we'll see. That'd be cool. So we will cover any replayed games next week.
Yeah.
If there are any. Tim at 14. Again, we didn't have a set. It's very unfortunate, but it's been a fun season watching Tim, and then going down to the bottom 3. Aaron's always funny.
Aaron had a good
set
sit
through 5,000 turn games with Blissey.
Do not watch.
Next week is gonna have some hell, so please look forward to it. And Dante finally got his first win by not playing, so shout out to the buy system.
We do get one more week at Dante though, and if there's any week that he can bring the heat, I really hope it's versus Adam next week.
That's true, because Adam is fighting for his playoff life. So if the way the playoffs are shaping up right now, if Adam wins, he's in.
Mm-hmm. And if Adam loses and Ernest wins, then is
Ernest is going to take that spot.
Yeah, so it's pretty close. So it is.
So
it is
it's on Adam to win.
Yeah. Which should be happening pretty soon after this PR, actually.
Yeah, so that'll be exciting. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Which is funny because the playoff position hasn't changed. Funny enough, it's still relatively.
Pretty set. I think the only real changes is Atomic and Ben have dropped a few slots, and I think Chris and Hall
Chris
have gone up
jumped up. Hall's been 6 for a bit, I think.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
It's just seeding purposes, but no, fun teams.
we'll break down the bracket
Yeah,
episode as well
Sapphire Conference currently going kind of crazy.
because we are the best.
We're the best. Shout outs to all my boys here.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
But yeah,
So with that being said,
that's it. That's it, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
It's
you all for tuning in for week 16. We'll
woohoo.
be catching up week 17, and then
Week
I don't know
17.
I have no idea what we're gonna do about week 15. I
I
don't
don't
think we'll ever
know.
get those
We're
replays
just
back.
not there is no there is no District 12. There is no
Yeah.
week 15.
Exactly.
So we'll see you guys next time. Happy gaming. Hopefully Showdown fixes its shit. Cause I missed the replay of David getting 6-0'd by Comfy. That was fun.
Extremely fun.
Yes. Okay, bye.